What's going on, guys? It's Chris Durham with LPC Realty, and I'm super excited to speak with you today. Guys, give me about 10 to 15 minutes. Do not change the channel. This is an opportunity of a lifetime, and I'm going to explain it. And I promise you, if you give me 10 to 15, maybe this isn't for you, but you're going to appreciate the opportunity. You're going to see why it makes sense. And honestly, I think this is for everyone. LPT is changing the game. And if you really are thinking about your future, thinking about retirement, thinking about generational wealth, thinking about your family, you're going to want to hear this. And I want to tell you a little bit about my story of why I got into LPT, but I kind of want to jump into it here really quick. So, guys, LPT Realty is our company, right? It is a new brokerage, right? It's a cloud-based brokerage platform offering agents full service benefits with 100% commission, stock, and revenue share. Guys, 100% commission, stock, and revenue share. That is huge. All right. There is no other company offering all these things at the same time. There's 100% commission companies. Absolutely. Usually probably not full service. Some of them are giving stock. And honestly, there's a few giving revenue share, but they're not 100% commission. So how does this all work? Let's jump into it, guys. So what is it? It's a revolutionary brokerage for life platform. And guys, it is truly a revolutionary brokerage for life platform. And this is exactly why I decided to join LPT Realty. So, and true story, as I was doing my business plan, I was looking, I have a daughter. I want to go back here to this page. I have a daughter and I'm married. I plan on having some more kids in the future, hopefully. And I was thinking about my life and I was like, you know what? I love doing real estate. I love this. Um, and a lot of people have presented me. And so this is a reason why there's a reason I didn't join EXP, right? I didn't join EXP for a reason. When I got into real estate, sorry about that. When I got into real estate, I was working full time. I was working at a pool company. I was digging holes, cutting through concrete, fixing leaks in pools, so fixing the plumbing. Laborer's job in the South Florida heat. I got my real estate license. A lot of companies were out there. A lot of people try to recruit me, even after I became real estate agent full time. And I joined a 100% brokerage, and they've been great. So I left them to come to LPT, but during that time, a lot of people wanted me to join EXP. And I was looking at the models, like, you know what, doesn't make any sense right now for me to actually join. Because I was saying, hey, the revenue share makes sense. Okay, I get it, but I have to pay 20%. And there's so many other requirements for me to really start earning anything that's even reasonable for me to be giving up 20% when I'm really probably not going to even get that back in return through my revenue share, at least not at the beginning. And I was so focused on just, hey, I want to grow my pipeline. I want to grow my business. I was at a point where it's like, I need now money, right? I can't afford to give 20% of my money away. And I said, you know what, I'm going to stick here. Well, a few years into real estate, I started thinking I've got to approach EXP, obviously, a bunch of times. And it really started making sense because now I was in a place I was more comfortable. My business was basically self-sustaining. And you said, you know what? I said, you know what? This does make sense. I said, you know what I want to do? I don't want to jump into it right away because I'm not a recruiter. I don't want to spend so much time recruiting. And I looked, it's not so easy to get all your levels of revenue share in EXP. You have to have 40 direct sponsors. You have to sponsor 40 people directly for you to open up all your levels. And there's all these different requirements. And I was like, that takes a lot of work. And I don't mind work, but I'm focusing on growing my real estate business. That's what I want to do. That's what I still want to do. And so I was writing this, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to focus on my real estate business. Hopefully I can get my name big enough out there where I am a recognized name in the real estate market. And eventually I will change to EXP and I will try to build a downline, And I was like, because at the moment, it's like, I don't want to pay $85 a month. There's no reason for me to do that. I get everything I need right now with the company that I was at for free or, without any monthly fees, no desk fees, nothing like that. And I'm keeping 100%, I'm just paying a small transaction fee per transaction and once yearly for my E&O insurance. And literally a few days after I wrote my business plan, I was like, all right, I'm going to grow. I'll switch to XP eventually. And then I'll start building my downline because I want to retire one day. I don't want to be hustling, trying to buy and sell houses for people for the rest of my life, right? I want to transition out of it, get into a role where maybe more managerial or more overseer and not so much grinding, making cold calls, all these other things. And I decided to, I wrote this plan. Well, a few days later, literally got presented with the opportunity for LPT, and it made perfect sense. It was literally my business plan in this company. It was almost like a godsend. And I want to get into, right? So we do have a few different models, but look, 100% commission, rev share partners. You could build a real estate team, own your own brokerage, and have retirement wealth that can be passed down to your family, which was huge for me. Right. This is why I started considering EXP at the beginning, because like I want to be able to grow, get residual income through this platform, have multiple streams of income. That way I can spend more time with my family, but also I could give something to my children when that time comes. All right. But I want to talk about the two comp plans. That's right. Two comp plans, not just one, two. Right. So you choose your comp plan. We have two options. The first one is the business builder. I'm brightening that up for you. The business builder model, right? It's a flat fee model, $500 per file with a $5,000 cap. So 10 sales, you're at $5,000. You cap at $5,000, and then every other file after that is $195, which you charge to the client. If you would like, sometimes I do, sometimes I don't, depending on the client. Then you could also, this is what made me switch to LPT. You could start building your downline on this business builder model. That was the game changer for me because that's what I wanted to do. This is not to explain the other model I was in with the company I was at. This is basically the same model, smaller cap with LPT, but not a big difference. And but the one thing is I could start building this downline within the same company. So I didn't have to switch companies and start fresh from zero. Now we have the rev share partner model, which is a traditional split 80-20. That exactly what EXP split is. I believe EXP 16,000, we're 15,000. You could earn the rev share, and you can start building a team while earning on 7 levels of rev share, which is huge. So you can earn 7 levels as we go in. I'm gonna go a little bit deeper into that. What I loved about this though is that I could already have my downline, and once I switch over from the business model to here, because you could switch, I could start getting paid off the work I've already done in this business builder model. Hope that makes sense. Which is a big thing because I know there's a lot of people. A lot of people have left EXP because it just didn't make sense for them. They're giving 20%. They're paying $85 a month because and they went because they wanted to get this revenue share. It made sense for them, right? And I understand why it made sense, but the reality is most people are not recruiters, right? A lot of people, I like to get people in naturally. So I pay away with, and I'll talk to them. Boom, if they come in, good. If I get someone that is going to join and bring in another 100 people, great. But that's not who I am. Now I'm super excited about this. So maybe right now I sound like I'm recruiting, but this was just such an opportunity. And when you're excited about something, you just have to share it. That's the reality of it. Now, our growth, guys, we haven't even been around for a year. It's been about, I want to say now 8 months, but in 6 months, we went from 0 to 2,000 agents in the state of Florida. Guys, this is the fastest growing real estate company out there right now in the history of in history. 2,000 agents in 6 months. And this is one other reason why I joined, because when I heard this opportunity and I learned it was new, I said, I need to get in right now. Imagine being at the very beginning of EXP when EXP was first brought into the United States, was first presented. Imagine being the first few, and then you have those people, everyone going underneath you. Not only the stock that they were earning, I mean, imagine right now we're not public. They're handing out stock like it's candy. And when they do go public, I mean, imagine what you could have if you have a few thousands and thousands of shares of stocks. I mean, just imagine. And we're still at the beginning, guys. Not even 1 year in. This is the time to get in, guys. With these types of businesses and these types of models, it's always best. I mean, I'm not saying there's always opportunity at any time, but coming at the beginning is where you're gonna have the most opportunity. There's the most potential, honestly, to build a lot of wealth. All right, so marketing and technology. And before we get to the marketing and technology, LPT is owned by Robert Palmer. You might have heard of RP Funding. Um, they have tons of commercials. I mean, it's a $1 billion company, and we're backed by a $1 billion company and a $1 billion man who is wanting to take care of their agents. So this is another reason. So not only the business model, but then what we get for honestly for pennies, I feel like the marketing and technology that we have. So 11K in free marketing and technology. So what do we get? We get listing power tools. I'm going to show you exactly what that is in my next slide. Chime, an amazing CRM. I love it. I use it all the time. I use KV Core. KV Core was awesome as well. But Chime has a lot of features that I truly appreciate. Dot Loop, obviously, this is desktop and mobile e-signing. Super, super efficient. A lot of people know about this. And LPT Connect is kind of a proprietary website app where you can keep track of your commissions, payments, rev share, stock grants. You get support, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. We're going to go more into that in a little bit. But here it is, guys. In 11K in free systems and marketing. So, guys, the listing power tools. Just look at all the print marketing, guys. And this is with every single listing. Every single listing that you get, you receive 28 small flyers, 24 large flyers, 42 door hangers to go ahead and door knock or pass out in the neighborhood. You get a sign rider, which you can see right here to the right, has a number and your own kind of text code here. And so when people are driving by and they see your property and they want to get more information, boom, you get a notification to your phone and you get that lead. 16 postcards, 12 thank you cards, and 45 business cards. And guys, there's a few actually options, 3 different options that you could pick from. We have an express one, which is I think just less. It comes without this. And then we also have the prospecting one, which I use the prospecting one because it comes with a lot more of everything. I use it when I have condos or townhouses, places where I really can't put a sign up. And when I have single families, I usually get the main one right here, which comes with the sign rider. But there's different options. And you know how much this costs for me to get for every listing? So if I have 5 listings, I get 5 of these. For the specific listing, it has their pictures, the pictures of the properties. It costs me nothing. Zero. Free. Well, okay, not free. I pay $12 for the shipping. Guys, $12 for shipping on all this right here is nothing. Guys, this has changed my business. I go out in all my neighborhoods and I go ahead and put the door hangers out. I knock. I get so many text messages from the door from the sign writer. It's unbelievable. And guys, like I said, it's free. It is completely free minus the shipping, which is $12. Um, I mean, I don't know any other company that's offering something like this. We have our own print shop in Lake Mary, Orlando, Florida, and they print it, and within 2 days, you're getting this whole package. And imagine taking this. Imagine taking this on a listing appointment, right? When you do, if you do decide to join, you get a sample pack just like this. Um, and it's used for your marketing. So imagine going on a listing appointment and you sit down with this box. It actually you could even come with your team name or your logo for your team, and then you're saying, "Hey, Mr. Seller, Mrs. Seller, look at this is what I have for you. This is how we're going to market your property, and this is how it works, guys. This is just another tool in the bag that LPT offers to get you listings. They're really taking care of their agents." Now, national marketing, guys, this is stuff I found out afterwards too. So, LPT, also us, since we have shares and stocks in the company, own homevalue.com. It's a $7 million domain name. Now, if you don't know stuff about domain names, it means it's got a high value, high power. A lot of people will be on it. Well, they're doing television commercials, right? This is Lawrence K. Bird, Larry, just like Robert Palmer did for RP Funding, commercials in different sporting events. I mean, marketing everywhere. Imagine this. And this homevalue.com, all the leads that come through here are going to be specifically and only for LPT agents. Guys, we are taking control of the market again, right? Stop paying Zillow, stop paying Realtor.com. You don't even have to stop paying them. But imagine having this tool that you're going to get. Now, I believe there is when you do get leads to Home Value, it goes back to the business. But guess what? They're paying for the TV advertising. But this is the only time that whatever percentage, I'm not sure exactly what it is. They just launched this, honestly, in Orlando area, Central Florida area, a few days ago, I think last week. And so they're going to be expanding it for it to go national, to just it's going nationwide, which is amazing. And we are going to be the beneficiaries of that. Local marketing, guys. Look at this. Real estate radio all stars, guys. Right now they're going to be expanding this. I believe this is in Orlando. You can see there's some of the radio stations that it's actually on. features agents and their partners, airs every weekend, perfect for social media sharing. So if you have a team or you want to, you have opportunities to go on air on the radio and maybe give a market update, let people know in your neighborhood over the airwaves why they should choose you as your realtor. Imagine the exposure. And how much does this cost? Nothing. Absolutely nothing, guys. Truly, 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 truly amazing. TV commercials, guys. I already showed you Larry the Bird. Featuring LPT agents, or they're going to have LPT agents recorded at local TV studios for social show and broadcast. So I believe there's going to be some type of qualifications for you to qualify for some of these things. I'm not exactly sure what they are, but you have the opportunity to do this, which is amazing. Amazing. Guys, the next one I really like, it is highway billboards. Guys, you know how you qualify for this? Simply have one listing, one deal in your neighborhood, then you qualify for a billboard. Features LPT, premium locations. These right here are in Palm Beach County. Both these agents are in Palm Beach County, which is where I'm located at. Perfect for social media and lead generation. Imagine people seeing you, your friends. They're taking. I mean, they're going to take pictures of this. They're going to put it on social media. Hey, look who I saw on the billboard. Imagine you going on listing presentations and they automatically recognize you because they saw your face on the billboard. I mean, and how much does this cost? Absolutely nothing. Free. Think you just have to have one listing. Not even just one listing. You don't even have to have a sale, I believe, is the last meeting we had. Not even a sale. You just have to have a listing or something under contract for you to qualify to get your face up on a billboard. Amazing. And what I love about this, guys, this company is truly, truly, truly about the agent. Agent first branding. Right? What does that mean? They want you to represent yourself and your brand. So maybe you're at a real estate company, maybe you have a team, maybe you have your own brokerage, and maybe you're looking, hey, I would like to have the opportunity to come here. Why? You could become a associate brokerage and get all the benefits while still having your own brokerage. And they want you to market yourself. They really want you to market yourself, right? So referral partners, another thing too, they want you to keep your partners. Even though Robert Palmer owns RP Funding, there has not been one single push for us to use them as our lender for mortgages, right? Continue to strengthen your relationships, your lead sources, local expertise for clients, co-marketing opportunities. They don't want you to change anything about your business. They want you, what's been working for you, they want you to keep on doing it, right? This isn't a ploy to get more business to their other companies, which is amazing, right? They're truly, truly, truly putting the agent first and allowing the agent to take control of their business. Now, agent support and development. So, agent support and development. This is the LPT Connect I was telling you. All through here through LP Connect, guys, you could call, text, email, or chat live, and you get tons and tons and tons of support. Guys, the team that we have, they're super responsive. I've never had to wait long to receive a response back or to get help. Honestly, the people we have in corporate and the main offices are amazing, and they are here to help. We have tons of education opportunities as well, live and virtual classes, searchable on demand. So let me go back. Or all these classes are video recorded and they're there for you. So I mean, contract review, different issues that might come up. We also have different instructors and coaches that you can use. We also have a mentorship program. So we have education and training mentorship program. Now, this mentorship program is if you're a new agent and you've never done any deals, I suggest you do a mentorship program. Now, I don't think it's mandatory. They might be restructuring that a little bit, which is good because if you haven't done any deals, I really think you need a mentor. Unless you're on a team and you use your team leader to really help you get started. And that way you get started right. We have tons of coaches, top level coaches, and then top level masterminds. Because I'm part of a group called the Limitless Agent, and we meet every Tuesday and Thursday virtually. And I mean, the ideas and the things that come out of some of these people's mouths are so incredible, so motivating, and we really truly push each other to go forward and to be the best versions of ourselves and to really grow our businesses. Guys, honestly, number one thing is being around the right people. Ever since switching to the brokerage, I've been put around the right people. Unfortunately, I was one of the top producers in my area in the last brokerage I was at, and I didn't like that because I wanted to be around people who were better than me, people who are going to push me. And that's exactly what I have here with LPT Realty. It honestly has been such a blessing. Now, agent attraction. All right. So we do know we have the revenue share. So we're going to get into a little bit about the revenue share here. So earn revenue share from your downline. Guys, we go 7 levels. So for instance, let's go ahead. This is you. You sign someone up. They're in your level 1. You can sign up as many people in your level 1. Anyone you directly sign up is your level 1. Now, any person they sign up is your level 2. Any person they sign up is their level 3. If level 3 signs up someone, they're your level 4, etc., all the way up to level 7. Level 2 could go as wide. So if your level 1 signs up 100 people, well, now you have 100 people in your level 2. If your level 2 signs up 100 people, now you have 100 people in your level 3. If you sign up 100 people, you have 100 people in your level 1. Does that make sense? Now, how does it work with us being 100% commission? Well, this is how it works. Remember, I told you, if you're on the $500 plan, the business builder plan, you do not collect revenue share. So business builder agents voluntarily forfeit their rev shares. So, the level 7 sells something, it trickles up. Well, if this person, if they're on an 80-20, they're on the 80-20, this person's a business builder. Well, they cannot collect on this. So their portion of the rev share, not all of it, just their portion goes back to the company where they can use that to reinvest in the company and continue giving us the awesome tools that we're getting. Hope that makes sense to you. They're getting 80-20, so they're going to collect on that rev share based on their level. Boom, they're a business builder, so they forfeit that back. What I love about both plans, though, everything that I mentioned before, you get. The only thing that you won't get on the business builder is just the revenue share. And this is how this plan works. So I think it's ideal to jump into the revenue share as soon as possible. Definitely try to get as many people, I don't say get as many people and take your time with it, but obviously there's so much opportunity there. And what I love about it is you can start building your downline before you actually go into the 80-20. So you could build it to a point where you would statistically, hey, it would almost not paying anything in commissions back because your rev share is basically covering it, and then you're basically 100%. So auto attract. Like I said from the very beginning, I'm not a recruiter. I am definitely not a recruiter. I'm not that type of person. I want to work hard, and I want that to really attract the people. So I want to really focus on growing my business. And something I loved about LPT, which I've said that 100 times already, but honestly, I absolutely love almost every single thing about LPT. And I believe attract is spelled wrong, but sorry about that. We have auto attract. So what does that mean? We have a recruit assist. Now this is truly, 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 truly amazing. I know I've said that a lot as well, but it is. So every deal that you close, right, there's a buyer agent or there's a seller agent on the other side. Well, what they do, and before I even get there, guys, all this stuff is from I have a separate recruiting website. And so people could go to this website and they could sign up right through my website, and I'll get a notification if someone does. That just happened to me this morning. And I called them, I left them a message. Hopefully I could get on the phone with them sometime today or this week. But you get your own website where people can see all this information. This page right here is directly from a website. But Recruiter says, so when you close a deal, our recruiters will start emailing. You can see they're going to be hard copies, messages. They're going to be retargeting these agents that you've closed deals with and basically sending information on LPT, not me, but our recruiters. And guess what? If these people sign up, guess who gets the credit? You do. I do. Right? The agent that closed the deal with them. That is amazing, guys. It takes off that pressure of us really having to say, I need to recruit. I need to recruit. No, we could focus on real estate, and our company is taking care of us. All right. So imagine you do 10 deals, 10 people sign up, or even 5, even 3. I mean, goodness gracious, it just takes one, for it to start. I mean, how big do you think your downline could grow? Just imagine how big you could think it is. I mean, you're closing deals. So the more deals you close, the more people who are going to be auto recruited, the more people who are going to be in face. And this is without you. Imagine if you did a little bit and you let the company do most of it. And if you know someone that's possibly interested, they'll go ahead and actually send and reach out to them without you doing it. So it takes a lot of the pressure off of you having to be one of these pushy recruiters trying to get people into the company, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And really just they're taking over for you. And honestly, like for me, it makes so much sense that way because I know the type of person I am, the personality I have. I'm not a big. I don't like to push people to do things. If it makes sense for them, then it makes sense for them. If it doesn't, then it doesn't. I wish them the best, and I continue doing what I'm doing. So, look, this is what I was telling you about corporate recruit assist. So, like I said, if I have a warm lead, I said, hey, listen, I talked to so and so about LPT. Here's their number, here's their email. Boom, all of a sudden now corporate is going ahead and they are assisting me recruiting that person. Wow. So, how do we earn stocks? So this is a big one. So there's two ways, and actually I'm going to go back here because this is a little bit dark, but I'll go ahead. Um, the first way is by selling real estate. So you earn shares on your first, third, 10th, and 35th deal. And I'll show you the numbers here in a second. The other one is by having sponsorship. Earn shares for each direct sponsor when they close their first deal. So direct sponsors when they close their first deal. So we have different badges. So we have white, silver, and gold. So to get the white badge, which is one sale, you get 125 stock. 125 shares of stock. I'm sorry. Now, 1.4 stock multiplier. What does that mean? This is if you're on the rev share program, you do get a boost for the stock, so you get a little bit more. Silver, three sales. Oops, sorry, guys. Silver, 3 sales, 125, 175. Then once you do 10 deals, this is when you really start getting a lot of stock. Imagine getting all this stock. Remember, we're not public yet. Imagine getting 1,200 stock, 1,700 stock, plus what we already had here. We're looking almost at $2,000 worth of stock here, and we're not even public yet. Imagine if we went public. EXP when they first, they got up to what, $75. Imagine having 10,000 stock at something that's 50,000, or sorry, $50, a share. Just imagine the possibilities. Then we have black. Black is 35 deals. You get 2,500 if you're on the baseline shares, right? The business builder, or 3,500 shares if you're on the revenue plan. What's amazing about the black? Once you get to black, you would have already capped your 15,000. Well, you get that $15,000 back in marketing expenses. So you could use that 15,000 in any type of marketing that you want. Imagine what $15,000 could do to your marketing. Goodness gracious. I do a lot of cold calls. My marketing is pretty cheap because of how I run my business. Imagine what you could do with $15,000 back in your pocket to go ahead and market your business. Guys, think about everything you can do with that. So stock awards. Now, this is how we get stock awards for our sponsorship. When we bring someone in, every time you bring someone in, you get 250 or 350 if you're on the rev share program. They do have to close a deal, so it's after their first deal. Do you get that? And my battery's running low. And good thing I'm almost here at the end. Guys, this is an amazing opportunity. I want to actually stop sharing my. So, guys, this opportunity here is huge. Huge. I'm telling you right now, guys, I saw this opportunity. I knew I had to jump in. If you have any questions at all, I would love to contact you. I would love to connect with you, give you more information on the business, on the model that we have here. And honestly, if you're looking for a change, wherever you're at, you want to be with a good group of people who are going to push people. Talk to me, guys. Be part of the Limitless Agent. And I'm just super excited for what the future holds for me and my family. I know I made the right decision for me and my family. So, guys, my name is Christopher Durham with LPC Realty. I hope to be hearing from you soon, and I'm out.